Hey guys, Cherrick here. I just wanted to check in to talk to you guys a little bit about this literary analysis essay because I had a handful of questions that I got via email. So keep those coming so that you guys can stay up on the work. First of all, if you go to our classroom, our Google Classroom, click over on classwork, and if you see I have these divided into topics, the three main topics that we are focusing on. We're done with argument unit, although I'm still grading those. I know, famous last words, right? I'll have them to you by Monday, and if you have, that way you know where you're standing grade wise. Thank you so much. I saw so many people resubmitted, so thanks for taking that feedback and also reaching out with questions when you had some. Next up is our literary analysis, right? So make sure that if you click on that, all topics, literary analysis, there is that critical lens chart to kind of help you brainstorm. And then if you go down to the bottom, the literary analysis essay, if you look at that, I did attach some instructions and there is a rubric. So just go ahead and look at that. Rubric is pretty cut and dry, MLA format, content, making sure that what you're saying it makes sense and is clear and is reputable. Organization, that it's a well-organized essay. That's why I'm asking for a formal outline. Style, vocabulary, and sentence structure. I do want you to try to use a variety of different types of sentences so that you don't sound too long-winded or too simplistic. So that way you're having kind of a balance of that, and that you're using like your simple sentences when you're really trying to make a point, that you're using those purposefully. Grammar and mechanics, you guys know about that. I mean, if there's a squiggly line, look into it. Also, application of critical technique and perspective. So that says that the essay reflects a solid understanding of the literary perspective, the critical lens that's applied. So that is just basically that you know what you're talking about, that you've done the work on the critical lens. I'll make sure I put all those wonderful presentations you guys did. So I'll make sure I post that right now. Besides that, there is some instructions here. So there is a brainstorming sheet beyond just that chart where you can kind of, once you choose your lens and you choose your play, you can start developing themes through those lenses. So that'll give you kind of like an anchor, a focus for what you're writing about. And then on the second page where it says literary analysis, assignment, and brainstorming, which is under where you turn it, it does give the instructions. So 4 to 6 pages. So that means 4 pages. We're excited on page 5. Your purpose is to illuminate the work in question. Obviously, these plays are hundreds of years old, but we're looking at them through an individual lens to breathe new light into it. And then I have some steps there. So think through the process, right? You're coming up with like your own prompt, right? You're coming up with your own research question. Well, I shouldn't say research question because, you feel free to look some other stuff up, but I really want you to stick mainly with the text and then with what we've talked about these critical lenses. But you're going to have a question and then you answer that question. That's how you formulate your thesis. But there are some things that you should be doing this week, such as researching what critics have said about this. Make sure that you develop a title, develop your argument fully with focused paragraphs. That's what I want to see in your outline. Think about the counterclaims, right? Acknowledge and refute the counterclaims. Keep your audience in mind. Again, you're trying to write towards like college professors or other undergraduate students who are studying this kind of stuff. So, and then keep your audience engaged. So try to write with insight. And I know you guys do, you can. So I hope everybody is doing okay. I miss you. And I am looking forward to seeing we come up with this, seeing what we come up with in terms of these essays. All right, take care, you guys.